Hey everyone, it's Natalie. So glad you stopped by my channel for today's video. Today is another one in my Back to Fall series where together we have been checking off our pre-autumn to-do lists and just getting some stuff tidied up, cleaned up, decluttered, and organized around our homes so that when the fall season starts, we're feeling blessed, not stressed. Today we are diving into my kids' closets because it's that time of the year. The weather's changing. Summer is definitely on its way out here in the Seattle area, and there's some seasonal stuff in my kids' clothing collection that I need to transition out, some stuff that I need to bring in. In addition to the declutter that I'm doing in here, the new stuff that I'm bringing in is actually not truly new. It's all thrifted. This year I decided to challenge myself to thrift everything for the back to school season for my kids' wardrobe, and I'm really happy with some of the stuff that I found and I can't wait to share it with you. So stay tuned for the little thrift haul that's going to be happening, but first we're going to roll up our sleeves and get decluttering. We're going to start here in my daughter's room and then we're going to move on to the boys' room. So if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, drop this emoji in the comments to say hi, and we are going to get started. Turn the light on in her closet because it's kind of a dark, rainy day here in Seattle. Hi, sweetie. You gonna help me declutter your clothing? Would you like to do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. I've shared this before. Whenever I'm decluttering in the kids' rooms, if it's their toys or their clothing, I like to have them join me so we can be growing their own little decluttering muscles. Can you show me your muscles? Yeah, decluttering muscles! And I told them what we're gonna be filming today and told them that they could join me if they wanted to. I don't pressure my kids to be in my videos, so if you see them here, it's because they want to be. So I'm gonna get started with Haley's drawers. Looks like we have an audience. There is just way too much in here that she doesn't fit anymore. Little one has just been growing like a weed in the summertime. Something about that sunshine. You're getting so big. So we're gonna find the stuff that doesn't fit you anymore or that won't work for the fall time. Are you ready? Can you say, let's go? Got a little girl who loves clothing, and actually I'm wondering if it's kind of an age thing, not necessarily boy versus girl, because my boys, when they were 4 years old, they were constantly changing their clothing. They loved having like special shirts and stuff. Now they just don't care. Give them their Minecraft shirt or their Sonic the Hedgehog shirt and they're good. They really don't care to have like a full closet of clothing, but Haley definitely likes to have a good collection of clothing and lots of options. She gets bored with her clothing really quickly. Like she'll change partway through the day because she's like, I don't like this anymore. Like Kim from the WOD says, I aim to please, but I think that I definitely do overbuy for Haley because it brings her so much happiness when she gets new clothing. She just loves it so much. And it's one of those areas in my consumption, or like what I bring into this house, that I have been taking a harder look at lately. And this pile of clothing here on the floor, I think represents, like especially in the summertime with cute little dresses and stuff, just overbuying, just over purchasing. And I don't hold myself to a certain number for her or for my kids. I don't hold myself to a specific quantity because I call myself a minimalist. I just keep minimalism in mind as a guide to help me make wise decisions. And yeah, I think I bought her a few too many things over the spring and summertime. There's just something about frilly little girly dresses. It makes her happy. It makes me happy. She looks adorable in them, but we didn't need that many. But the good thing is that a lot of these were thrifted, and I have a few nieces that I can pass them on to. So, lessons being learned, all good things all around. But now it's time to move on to the boys' room. I am gonna put more stuff in Haley's drawers when I show you that haul, but I wanna kinda do the decluttering before the hauling, if that makes sense. Should we start with shirts or pants today?
Shirts.
Shirts?
No,
Since it's the top drawer? Or should we go bottom to top or top to bottom?
We want...
How does your brain work?
We want top to bottom.
Top to bottom. You're my kind of guy. Let me guess, Liam, you would want to do bottom to top?
Yeah.
Yeah? Twins must be so easy. They always want the same thing. Wrong. Be able to kneel and declutter or sit with my butt on the floor and declutter. My hips and my knees can't take it anymore. I'm getting old. So I have my piano bench. Boys' favorite shirts to wear. We actually have a couple of other colors too. It's the little pocket tees. They're just really basic. They're from Old Navy in the boys section. The boys are way out of toddler sizes now. And I think I actually found another gray one when I bought a lot of boys clothing on like a resale site. So I think one of these is actually going to be in the thrift haul. Okay, so we have our shirt drawer. What's on this side, Judah? Short sleeve, and we have a long sleeve on this side. And then pants drawer, we have what we call hard pants, like slacks, jeans, that sort of thing. And then we have soft pants, like sweatpants and stuff. Actually, these are too small. So we only have one pair of like Seahawks pants and then 2 pairs of shorts that are sweatpants. So that's an obvious need that we have. So I will be looking out for those. This pile here is stuff that we are gonna pass on. This pile here is stuff that might still fit them summertime next year, and I'm just gonna give it a chance. Yes, it is. He just unloaded the dishwasher and now they get to play Minecraft. The decluttering is done in their bedrooms. We had lunch and everything. And now I'm in my room to show you what I've got spread here on my bed. Some of the stuff that I've thrifted for the kids for back to school, for the fall time. I got some really great stuff here. I shopped in my local like charity thrift shop for just a couple of items. And then I also found a bunch of stuff on like online resale shops, Mercari, Poshmark, Kidizen. Kidizen is a new discovery of mine. A really great place to go find thrifted, like secondhand items. Just a note, a couple of things that I don't thrift for my kids are underwear, for obvious reasons. I like to buy those new. And then I don't thrift shoes as a rule, except I do have a pair of sandals for Haley here. I'll show you those. But I have learned from my podiatrist that secondhand shoes aren't always the best option, and kids' shoes get so stinky and gross anyway. I think that new is probably better. But that's just me. No judgment if you do something different. But I'm gonna stop rambling here. It's been a while since I filmed, so it's nice to kind of like chat with a friend. It's been a while since I made a video because I pre-filmed a lot of stuff, so don't mind chatty natty, but here we go. Let me show you what I got. Okay, let's start with the boys' side of things. I was so happy to find some good stuff for them. It can be really difficult to find good quality like boys clothing that's not like totally ripped up. So I was really happy to find sweatpants for them. As you saw when I decluttered, all of their little like sweat or soft style jogger pants were totally too small, like major high waters, almost up to their knees. So I got these ones. I don't even know what brand these are. Lightning Bug. I don't know where that brand is sold, but they were being sold as a 2-pack. So I got these little lightning ones. And these little ones with trees on them, perfect little Pacific Northwesty style. We do jogger style for my boys still. It's their favorite. They can do a button and a fly, but they just prefer pull-on pants. So do I. So does Weston. Jogger style has just been such a lifesaver for us. So I found these ones. Actually, I bought these at my local thrift store. These are by Buffalo. That's a nice brand. Weston used to buy that brand all the time. So these little khaki ones, they've got the jogger style cuff on the bottom. I think I got these online. These are Carter's Kids. And these are just nice little blue jean jogger style. Love those. And man, they look so good. Like the knees are not, like by the time my boys are done wearing clothing, the knees are white or they have rips all in them. So I really lucked out finding some stuff that's gonna fit them. This is Gap. Gap and Old Navy clothing is best for my kids. They're just really tall and slender. And their clothing seems to fit best. So got the green ones there, and I think this is also, I think it was a Gap 2-pack that I found on Kitizen. I made these purchases months ago, and I've been holding on to them throughout the summertime. So yeah, Gap Kids, the green and this navy blue jogger style slacks. So these can be dressed up. They could literally wear this with a nice Christmas cardigan or a little button-up shirt. These are more dressy too. My boys, we were really lacking in the whole like button-up shirt department. I knew that the ones that they had hanging in their closet were gonna be too small, and we did declutter those out today. And then I found this 3-pack being sold. I think this is another Kitizen purchase. These Zara Kids, like never worn. These look so good. Little polos. We have this maroon one. It's kind of like a rusty maroon. This charcoal gray one and this navy blue one. Old Navy and Gap is my favorite brand for sweatshirts. I don't like the Cat and Jack ones because I think the zippers suck. Every single Cat and Jack sweatshirt that I've gotten for my kids, the zipper has broken. And so a few years ago I said, never again. And I just stick with the Old Navy ones. We've never had a problem. So a sweatshirt for each boy, and I like to give my kids options for layering. So I will have a sweatshirt or a cardigan that they can layer over like a short sleeve shirt, so that if the day gets a little bit warm in the afternoon, like it does in the early fall time for us, they can just strip a layer off and be comfortable and cool. Here's that gray shirt that I was saying is a duplicate of the one that my boys already have. And I actually think the one we have is a little nicer. This one has a little hole here, a little hole here in the pocket, but it came in a lot of a bunch of different ones. And that's okay. My boys will put holes in it soon enough, so not that big of a deal. The price was right. And then this was a little 3-pack that I bought as well. So I got this little guitar shirt. That's a Gap Kids one. I got this orange shirt with like the navy blue stripes. This reminds me of something that my little brother would have worn when he was the boy's age. Something about it, it feels kind of like a throwback. And there's this Cat and Jack little Henley buttons, pocket, nice little sleeves like this, and it's in really great condition. It's not all pilled up, but like I said, it will soon be because my kids will wear it. My kids are tough on clothing, but it is what it is. Last but not least, for the boys, I found this one, which they actually already have one each of this style, kind of like this grandpa cardigan. It's actually jersey material, and it is so cozy. It's one of their favorite pieces that they wear. And they had them from last year. So I have a maroon one and a dark navy one, and now we have like this marled gray color, and they can be cute little old men at 7 years old. Now I have a lovely pile of clothing to go hang up or put in the boys' drawers. That's for the boys. This is what I got for Haley. If you noticed what was left in Haley's drawers after I did the decluttering, she had a lot of basics. Basic crew neck t-shirts, basic leggings, and she needed a couple of like special pieces to round out the collection that she already had. So I was specifically looking for a nice blouse for her, another little jersey dress because she's outgrown all the ones that she had for the fall time, and then like a really cozy sweater. Oh, and another thing I was looking for specifically was a pair of jeans that were more loose fitting for Haley. A lot of the jean styles for toddler girls are like these super skinny jegging type legging jeans, and she hates them. She's so uncomfortable in them. Anytime I buy her a pair of them because I want a little pair of jeans in her collection, she never wears them, and they just sit in her drawer while she outgrows them. So I ended up finding these jeans actually at a local thrift shop. They're like this paper bag waist. How cute are those? It's an Oshkosh brand, which actually run a bit big. So I thought the 3T would be okay, even though Haley is kind of she's a solid 4T, I would say. But she has a very slim little waist. So these are like a crop style. And we'll see. I can see like a little pair of boots under these, a cute shirt or a sweater or something. We'll see. If you've been around my channel or back when we were doing family vlogs over on my second channel, I had a little onesie that I bought for Haley from the Victoria Beckham line when I was pregnant with Haley. The Victoria Beckham line hasn't been at Target for years and years. I bought the onesie for Haley thinking it would be her going home outfit because she was due. I was due with her on Easter. She didn't end up coming for a week later. And Easter it had come and gone, and actually she was too big for the onesie when she was born. So she never really got to wear it. I think she wore it once. And then when I found this, I thought, how sweet. She gets to wear the little bunny, but we are going to save this for the springtime. So hopefully she won't be too big for it. It's a girl's extra small, which is like a 4-5. I think she'll still be able to fit it because she's pretty petite, but I just had to tell that little story. I thought that was cute and sentimental. I found this at a local thrift store, which she's had this exact sweatshirt before, but I think we had it in a 2T or a 3T, and it just got way too small for her. And then I passed it on to my sister Christina, and her little girl Judy, she wears it. It's a little bit oversized on Judy. She's only a year old, but Haley was really sad to part with it, but happy that it was going to a cousin. And then we found this one for her, so they can be matching. Haley and Judy can be matching. This is a 5T, so it's a little oversized on Haley, but it'll fit her for a little while longer than the 2T, 3T one did. So I thought that was cute. This is a little blouse that I found for her, and man, I have just fallen in love with Zara Kids. They make some really cute clothing. So if you're looking for clothing specifically, that is a brand to look up on these resale shops and like apps and stuff. But I just got this so darling little gingham blouse. And this actually came together. This was a lot that I bought together with this little pinafore sort of dress with these little buttons. It's kind of like this tweed, this gray tweed style, and it has a liner with this cottony material. Look at that cute little pattern. So it could go with this shirt under it, or like a little basic long sleeve or short sleeve tee. Oh my gosh, it even has pockets. How cute is that? Oh, and the pockets are lined with that same material. Oh my gosh, can I be this size, please? If I could dress like a toddler girl in this era, I would be happy. This is so cute. And then I got this dress from her, which this is like a terry material. It's actually pretty heavy, so I'll probably wait until it gets a bit colder outside to get her into this one. This is definitely cozy with these little maroon cherries on it, and this is brand new with tags. Someone bought this at a boutique and then resold it, and I think I got it for like $8, which is crazy. One more thing to show you, last but not least, this is what I showed on my Instagram the other day when it arrived. This is like my favorite thing I have ever thrifted, I'm pretty sure. I love this so much, and so does Haley. I had her try this on. This is another Zara Kids piece. This cozy, it gives me like the cottage core Nordic vibes. And you guys, when I say cozy, I mean cozy. This is so soft, and Haley was just in love with it. She had to try it on. It was 85 degrees outside when this arrived, and she insisted on wearing it all day. So other than that, I just got her a pair of saltwater sandals for next year. Haley goes through a size in saltwater sandals every 2 years. And you know what? These were $12. That is like better than the $70 that they cost brand new. They hardly look worn at all. You can still see the gold lettering on the inside, and that's the first thing to go. And since they were so cheap, I'm taking the risk, and if like her feet are just too big for them in the summertime, I'll pass them on to cousins. That's totally okay. But I think these are gonna fit her because they're significantly too big for her right now. So I thought that was a steal. Actually, everything here was a steal. I saved so much money by just thrifting these items, especially if you were to buy like Zara brand new. They're so expensive. I actually went on to the Zara app and looked at it, and I was like, holy moly, do people really pay full price for these things? Maybe I'm just cheap. But I love giving stuff a second chance, and to be able to find beautiful things like this for pennies on the dollar of what it would cost to buy brand new. So super excited about the haul for Haley because this stuff is so freaking cute. Super excited about the haul for the boys because they definitely need some of these functional pieces in their wardrobe. Okay, let me know in the comments, what is the coolest thing you have ever found secondhand? So at a thrift store or on eBay or, you know, like one of those retail sites, thrifting or antiquing, that sort of thing. It's pretty fun. And I love the stuff that I got for my kids in this thrift haul for them for back to school. So all of this stuff has been laundered. I was washing it as it was coming in and just throwing it into a bin in my closet. So since that's already done, I'm gonna put this stuff into their closets that I've decluttered. There's room for this now. And then I think I'm gonna move on to decluttering the entry closet, the little shoe cabinet that I have in there. I have some new shoes to put in there that I will show you. But first, let's get this stuff into the kids' rooms.
Clouds and thunders standing in my way, but I must try to figure it out anyway. Songs of worries travel with the storm, but I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone. And now, ooh, when you're gone, ooh, I know things won't be the same no more, I'm sure. It'll take a while 'cause I'm still sore, yeah. Now, ooh, when you're gone, I still have a long way to walk, I'm sure. It'll take a while to reach the golden shore.
Okay, so the shoe cabinet is done. I'm gonna show you guys what's in here and what I got the kids. I actually got this shoe organizer. This is from IKEA. I shared that over on my Instagram the day I got this, but we have been loving this system. This is Liam's drawer. We just keep the boots up here at the top. If the boots are super dirty from like being out in the mud and rain, we'll just leave them on the front porch and like knock them off when they dry out, and then they'll go in here. Then these are the shoes that Liam has right now. My boys are not picky about shoes, and they just really don't care to have a lot of pairs. They have a pair of Adidas shoes, these for like nicer occasions, even though they're still pretty casual. I got these from Stride Right. That's my favorite brand of kids shoes, by the way. And I shopped their end of summer sale. So I got a pair of those for Liam. These are his slip-on sandals that I'm keeping here until we just don't need this sort of thing anymore, but that will probably be closer to October. So keeping just one pair of sandals for the kids in each of their little compartments. Here's Judah's, same deal, boots, a pair of sandals, a pair of Adidas, and a pair of these black shoes, same ones that Liam has. And then down here is Miss Haley Wren's drawer, little muck rain boots that we have for her, just like I have for the boys. And then she has a pair of like nicer boots, these little Stride Right. These are new, little kind of faux suede camel color boots with a zipper on them, easy to get on and off. I have a pair of Adidas for her, and then these are two new pairs. We love these little Mary Jane shoes for her. I've been buying this style of shoe from Stride Right like ever since she could walk. This was the last pair she had. She actually wore these for 2 years, and As you can tell, she wore the crap out of them, but she even had a pair smaller than this before that. Like, one of the first pairs of shoes she wore when she could walk was this pair of shoes. So I got her a new black pair, and then I got her a rose gold pair if she's wearing an outfit that would call for that. So that's what's gonna be in her fall shoe collection. We don't need anything more than this, but I will slip this pair of sandals back in here. It's a little cramped with those, but like I am doing for the boys, there are still occasions where we need a pair of sandals since we are still technically in summertime and we can have some warm weather for several weeks yet. Parting with more shoes than we bought new, and I have a bag of boys' clothes and a bag of Haley's clothes. Both are about half full, and that is more pieces that we are getting rid of than we added to in the collection. So I'm feeling really good about where we're at. Of course, as the weeks go on here, getting into fall time, if the kids grow, if a need becomes apparent, if something gets ripped and tattered and worn out, because kids will be kids, I'll obviously make additions and find things to add to their collection. But like I was saying earlier, I definitely want to be really honest with myself and take a good hard look at my spending habits. It can be easy to justify spending on clothing for kids or just bringing too much into my house. It's not necessarily to save money, although that's a benefit of being more intentional and minimalistic or whatever. It's much more about having a space that's peaceful, that's functional, that isn't overrun with just way too much stuff. I feel like everything that I purchased today, shoes or any of the stuff that I thrifted, was absolutely a need. And I feel really good about heading into the new school year and the new season. In just a few weeks, we're going to be looking at the official start of autumn. And that is very exciting. And I love being able to just get some stuff ready and to prepare and to plan and to get my ducks in a row so that I'm not feeling totally stressed out and anxious and like I have to like play catch up. I want to be able to like sit, dwell in that cozy sort of peaceful feeling at the beginning of fall time, and getting some of this stuff checked off the to-do list has been great. So if you enjoyed today's video, would you give it a thumbs up? And if you did enjoy it, you might also enjoy some of the other videos that I've done for my back to fall series. If you've missed them, they're linked in a playlist that's in the description box. And next week I have a video where I'm kind of sharing with you guys my thoughts and my heart for the fall season and sharing with you some tips and things that I do to get prepared, not just in my home but also in my heart, and how to like make the most of this season. Even if you're someone who doesn't think that they love the fall, this video is going to be for you as well, because I'm sharing some encouragement and some practical life moments, and I hope you enjoy it. So be sure to subscribe and turn that bell button on so you don't miss future videos from me, whether they're part of this back to fall series or videos that are coming out after that. I have some fun, exciting things coming up that I am so excited to share with you guys, so I would love to see you back here for more. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you so much for spending a little part of it here with me on my channel, and I'll catch you later.